It's been a wild opening weekend to this point. Who knows what is in store tonight? As off we go for the Sunday night opener. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Cook. He'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Here's the first carry from Kentucky, Ray Davis. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. wk1 Smith there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Escaping to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. And Allen, a guy who usually gives as much punishment as he gets, slides down here, but he's got the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Allen going to give it to Cook. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Allen working from the pistol. And he'll take it on in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. For Josh Allen, the reigning MVP of the NFL. First touchdown pass of this 2025 season. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Justice Hill to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
First carry for King Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Hopkins sent in motion. Play action now. Jackson. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Third down and 9. From the gun, Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is Joey Bosa. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. On 1st and 10, it's Cook, and they're going to bring him down. But there is a penalty marker on the field. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that is incomplete.
It's clear from that 3rd down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on 4th down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket on the defensive side of the field. Now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal.
38-yard.
His kick is good. And the Bills will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here comes Hill on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Mitchell. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Christian Benford brings him down.
35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. The shotgun, here's Jackson. This is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
First down. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
33-yard line.
Run up the middle with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there, now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So, on 4th down, but they'll send out Brad Robbins to punt. Ravens send Tylan Wallace back to return. And that one had too much behind it. Into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On the give, here's Henry. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2. Now, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Here's Jordan Stout now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
It's 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
On the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
Were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Allen to throw. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. that big play. They have it first and goal. Here's Cook, and he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Here's Allen to throw. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away. That pass falls incomplete. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Cook. And they'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to 4th down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Tylan Wallace now on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
2nd and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. Overrun in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. This one intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. We'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Matt Milano there to stop him.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 5. In the pistol, Jackson ready. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Greg Russo working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
It is 3rd and long. In motion comes Andrews. 3rd and long for Jackson. Caught left side. It's complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. Able to break a tackle. Powers forward 4 yards.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Forward, 3rd and 10. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. In motion comes Andrews. On 3rd down, Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. And Oliver. What a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener. On fourth down, out is the rookie Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This one from 39 yards out. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And they do not cut into the deficit.
I think he was trying to bend that one in, Mike. He wanted to look like you off the old tee box, right to left draw. But instead, he just kind of hung it out there, and he ends up missing it wide right.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. In trouble, and down he goes. A first-time Pro Bowler a year ago, it is Kyle Van Noy getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Here's Brad Robbins now as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Wallace now on the return. He's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
First and 10 now from the 36. Allen going to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
45-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Allen. In middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And they're into field goal range now as he's got the 1st down at the 26-yard line.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
And with just 4 seconds left in the 1st half, a timeout is called. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. 3 for 3 in the game as this one is also good. And the Bills can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Final second now of this 1st half as as this one is away. This returnable for Wallace. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable for Wallace. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Gonna go right back to Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
You know, how often do we see, Mike, in these 3rd and short situations, there's so many bodies up near the line of scrimmage, and this back has his head down, hitting it so hard that sometimes he runs into that line, and sometimes he can come out that backside.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Jackson out of the pistol. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
First and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll work forward for a couple. Shaq Thompson comes up with the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and
From
8.
the 25, here's second and 8. Jackson now. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
To throw is Jackson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter, they convert on fourth down. This is Henry.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
A loss of 2 brings up second down at the 15-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Pistol formation with Jackson. And it's left side and caught by Flower. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
No issues there. This one is good. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Allen gonna give this to Davis. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Teddy Buchanan is there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Try and run the option left. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. The Bills bringing on their punting unit as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
DC, ready? DC.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
2nd down. Jackson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Shaq Thompson in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
At the 45-yard line.
Working from the pistol. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Covering very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, Josh Allen. The sideline, he's got Coleman. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Buffalo
He had their lone
Bills.
touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. done. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here is Allen. That one complete to Moore. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Third and 7. From the gun, it's Allen. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Keon Holden, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
Pass on for the field goal. 37-yard.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Bills will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down?
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hill. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. Now, Jackson. Throw, left side, blocked by Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Jackson's his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He'll go right back to Flowers. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's taken in, and he will score. Game on. Highland Wallace. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
So the touchdown was big. This almost equally as big, though. We're going to try to make it a one-score game with a 2-point conversion. And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a 2-possession game. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out. So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
On the RPO. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Brings up second down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second and a yard. On the ground, this is Davis. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains.
And the Bills, first down. First and 10.
Set to go now on first and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. Second and 11. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Bills. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.